smarter to beat the books. Download the BetQL app or visit BetQL.com today. Ticket signing bonus. $5,000 to 11 times each weekday. Powered by BetQL. BetQL's proven data and analytics help you become a better better. Download the BetQL app today. Listen for the keyword podcast. Between 7 and 6 p.m. Text that keyword to 72881 before the end of that hour. Message and data is applied. You could win a $1,000 signing bonus on 97.1 The Ticket. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. A radio.com sports station. Sports headlines all day, every day. From the Souls by Mike Z Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by Bill Brown Ford, the attorney of Deshaun Watson, releasing a statement regarding the many allegations of sexual assault against the Texans quarterback, saying that they are false, and one of the women attempted to blackmail Watson in January for $30,000 for a consensual act. The lawyer described a circus-like atmosphere by a police counsel social media to publicize the accusations. The Tigers spring game ending in a tie 5-5 thanks to Eric Lawson and 365 runs, scored 3 runs in the bottom of the eighth, also Willie Castro with an RBI single in the game. Terrence Williams giving up 2 runs. The Michigan women will be starting in minutes against Tennessee. They're trying to punch their ticket into the Sweet 16 with a victory. The Rumbles will play tonight at 8 o'clock right here on 97 with the Ticket, a 7:45 pregame. For all of you big dust on the off, there's the TV 97 with the Ticket at radio.com.
What up?
Because I don't want to.
What's that? Sure. I could be down there, Nate. All right, thanks. Bye.
Nuanced, intelligent fan base you are. You watched it and you saw it. Your guys were wide open. That's not great offense. That's LSU being one of the lower b-ball IQ teams I've seen. They just don't care. They don't have any attention to detail. So the point is simple. I don't think they're getting there. I don't think that's some black eye on your season. You've had a great year. I think, look, Big Ten Championship, Sweet 16, you're the only team who got there because the Big Ten fell apart. You did it right. But without Livers, and frankly, you're not playing the same caliber of ball you were playing a month ago. I still worry they're not going to be able to get this done. So I want to know from the fans. Okay, go ahead.
No, before we get to the fans, let's not lower the bar because Livers is out, because you could also say that are still in. You should still be able to beat some of the teams that are in these last 16, the other 15 teams there. You should make it to the Final Four. I think that, I don't know if you can say, no Livers, no. Coach of the year, Big Ten champs. Once ranked 2 and finished I think the year number 4 in the nation. You should be able to still make the final.
And look, Vegas agrees with Rico. Right now, Michigan to win the East region is even money, plus 100. Okay, Alabama's plus 180, the first half. Having Brooks and Brown go for 42 points. Look, man, it matters. It matters. And it matters that the guy who averages 13 and 6 and is your best three-point shooter isn't going to play for you. This is not a knock on you. It's that you're down, arguably. I don't want to get into that. I'm just saying, arguably, you're down your best player. So, look, hell of a win. I do think they'll beat FSU because I think Leonard Hamilton is as good as a shrub on the sidelines. But I don't think they'll beat it. But I want to know from the people. 248-539-9797. Go ahead.
I look at this team, and it's going to be a ride. I think Florida State's, your hatred of Leonard Hamilton may be clouding your view. They're not sexy. They get the job done. We have a lot of athletes out there. And yeah, his substitute pattern may upset a lot of people, but they just find a way to get this thing done. They got their size over Michigan, especially I look at Mike Smith. He got neutered last night. He was null and void because, you know, LSU just said, son, you're 5'10". Sorry, but you're taller than me. We're going to just eliminate your shot. Now, Eli Brooks and Shawnee Brown, 42 points, bailed out Michigan. Florida State can do the same thing. I know you don't like him, but I think that this will be a challenge for Michigan. If you want to win, Vegas has the game. Michigan is a -3 right now. So we'll have to see where that goes over the week. Just, I'm not ready to say they're just going to go ahead and blow past FSU.
No, it's not a blowback. I think I want to give Michigan the respect they deserve. That I do. I think they will win a kind of grindhouse game against FSU, but I think their numbers up against Bama.
And see, if they make it to Bama, if Michigan makes it to Bama, well, they can't handle the bright lights, man. Michigan will make it to the Final Four if they get Michigan out. Now, if it's UCLA, all bets are off, man, because that means that UCLA is riding high, and I don't know if you want to play that team right now because they're just, it's like Loyola Chicago. It's the team that, you know, don't look at the seeding, but, you know, the next thing you know, you're going to be looking at an L. You got to take that team seriously. And UCLA, with their two guys led by Johnny Jang, God.
By the way, you know, you mentioned making the Final Four. I mean, how many Final Four trips does this school need? How many Sweet 16s do they need? How many Big Ten titles do they need before their fan base is willing to acknowledge they're a basketball school? Because I'll tell you this, as a Spartan, I view Michigan on the same plane as Michigan State, and Kansas, and Duke, and UNC, and Kentucky. I view them as a part of the club. In basketball. In football, I think you're the drunk clown and Uncle Buck. And you knock on Ohio State's door every year, and you get punched right in the skull. Like, they're just, your football program's a joke. And you don't admit it. You won't admit it. Your basketball program is everything you wish your football program was, but you won't say it. The better coaching staff, the better players, the better product, the better resume, all resides in Christmas. You are, in fact, despite your biggest wishes, you are, in fact, a basketball school. I don't view that as dirty. I just view it as reality. This program is elite, people. Period. You played for 2 national titles in 8 years. You're elite. You haven't won the Big Ten in 17 in football.
You can't embrace it because if you do embrace that, that means you're throwing away football, and that's near and dear to your heart. You're turning your back to Bo. You're turning your back to, 110,000 fans. You can't do it. Because if you say you're a basketball school, you failed at football.
You have, though. You have.
Nobody wants to admit that they failed, Mike.
Well, too bad. That's part of being an adult. Like, I mean, I don't want to hear it.
Harbaugh's going to bring good vibes.
That's right. 248-539-9797. Hey, how are you going to beat Ohio State this year? Vibes, man. Vibe. That caller yesterday was one of the greats. Let's get a few of the people in. Let's go to Tom in Oxford. Tommy, what's going on, bud?
I kind of love the way that you went about presenting that last part because it sets up what I would say is a perfect scenario in that you might not be Mike, but everybody else uses it as a dig. And it's going to keep a chip on Michigan basketball's shoulder, that chip that I think Juwan Howard has there anyway because of his original stigma and affiliation that he had with the program when he was a player. And it's going to keep him hungry. Kind of like Spartan football when it was in its prime, where you knew that they were going the extra mile, you knew they were going to get punched in the mouth, you knew that they were going to come right back. And that's the one thing that I will say when you ask how far they can go. If you look at the last 2 games that Michigan has been in, even their loss at Ohio State, they took an absolute haymaker right out of the gate. I mean, their game against Maryland to start, their game against OSU, their game that they just had against LSU. I mean, Gas State outshot LSU in the first half, but with the turnovers, everything went right for LSU. And then you look up and you go, how in the hell is Michigan up at the half? It doesn't make sense. But it's because the team is tough, like we wish the football team was. To pack the first one is really party there.
Right, no, I mean, but you know, you're nailing it, and think about it. And again, like Juwan right now is able to back up what he's selling. The team plays and has the attitude that he has. Harbaugh is just a weirdo, and there's no identity. And it's like, nobody's willing to say it. The better staff is on, and it's been a decade now. For a decade, the better coach and the better staff has resided at Chrysler Center. And the production and the actual resume resides there. And nobody wants to just say it. We're basketball school. And then
Ben! Look at what Beeline's done with last year. I even think, venturing to say, without Izzo getting those damn individuals, if you look at what Beeline has done, getting players to succeed and developing them into the league versus Izzo's players that went to the league and kind of fizzled out, it should tell you everything you need to know. And then on top of that, you go ahead and say, like, the football production, when Juwan Howard had to get held back from that Maryland head coach at bad intention. In my mind, Jim Harbaugh is the Maryland head coach. The one who complains to the Big Ten, the one who goes out and tries to make a team, and then gets somebody like Ryan Day who's about that action, who steps in front of him, and then he just flicks back to whatever game he came. I mean, that's how it goes.
There's no argument. I think that's a really good call. Yeah. They're out there, David. 248-539-9797. More of your calls next. And I took the time, because I'm a loser. I ranked all the Sweet 16 teams. Sometimes. Hey, you tried to buy a new car before? It's kind of like watching MSU's half-court offense. It's just painful. But brand new GMC, you trying to change that. MoranExpress.com. Pick out your ride, work out your deal, and schedule your delivery. And you never have to leave the couch. It's just that simple. So, with that in mind, what are you going to do about it? Well, how about you take advantage of some of their pricing? 2021 GMC Terrain Preferred starting $199 a month. You want to go to the dealership in person? That's fine too. Yes, John and Riley Kujic on Telegraph, just north of Eureka and Taylor. Or hit up MoranExpress.com for car buying made simple. It's Moran Buick GMC. We are professional grade.
The next time you're in Vegas, head to the D Las Vegas. It's not on the Strip, it's in downtown Vegas. The odds are better, the party's bigger, and you'll feel right at home. Book your stay today at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
When you're running a business, you don't have time to worry about slow internet or confusing cybersecurity. So get fast, reliable internet from Comcast Business on the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses. You can add the advanced security of Comcast Business Security Edge to help eliminate threats. And enjoy the peace of mind that comes with knowing 24/7 support is just a phone call away. Get fast internet and advanced security made simple so you can bounce forward with Comcast Business. Help your business bounce forward with an amazing offer from Comcast Business. Get started with a powerful and reliable internet and voice solution for $35 each month for 24 months for 2 years when you buy both. Plus, bill and auto pay required. Security Edge available when added to Comcast Business Internet for additional monthly charge. Call for details.
Grow Green, Michigan is hosting a clone swap this Friday from 1 to 5 p.m. Bring up to 4 clones and trade with your fellow growers for something new. Industry pros from Fox Farm, Extreme Gardening, Roots Organics, Dairy Dew, and Fluence Bioengineering will be on site. Free Grow Green t-shirt at the door and over 5,000 in giveaways. Bring up to 4 clones to the Grow Green Clone Swap, sponsored by CloneX this Friday from 1 to 5 and score something new to grow.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber. So many razors, how do you choose? Dollar Shave Club has a premium 6-blade cartridge designed for daily shavers and a 4-blade cartridge for less frequent shavers. And they put both blades in one new starter box so you can test drive both. If only it was that easy to choose your bracket every March. At least when it comes to razors, they got you. For more info, visit dollarshaveclub.com/tiki. That's dollarshaveclub.com/tiki. And check out DSC at your nearest store. You've got questions, we've got answers. Welcome to the club.
Dell's semi-annual sale is the perfect opportunity for a significant business upgrade. Save up to 45% on Dell computers built for business and powered by Intel Core processors. Plus, enjoy special pricing on Dell docks, monitors, servers, and more. All with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to the Dell Technologies advisor today to find the right tech for your business with fast, free shipping. Call 877-ASK-DELL. Again, that's 877-ASK-DELL.
Hey, this is JJ Reddick. No one wants to have body odor, and the way I avoid that is by using Dove Men Plus Care Eucalyptus and Birch Deodorant. It uses plant-based cleansers and moisturizers that cares for your skin and keeps you feeling fresh and confident with 48-hour protection. So combat sweat and odor with this long-lasting, refreshing scent. Dove Men Plus Care Eucalyptus and Birch Deodorant. Odor protection that works.
Experience the Dove Men Plus Care plant-based line for yourself. Buy it now at Walmart and Target.
What makes AutoZone America's #1 battery destination? Because they offer free battery testing and charging and reliable replacement batteries starting at just $79.99. And they've always got your battery solution. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
The Tigers home opener is just 9 days away on 97.1 The Ticket.
All right, David with the ticket text. Then we get to the people. Michigan's in the Sweet 16, but how much longer does the run go? And we do the power rank of the Sweet 16, i.e. how I wasted 2 cups of coffee. Let's go to David first.
Hey, David, real quick. Did that last caller say that Izzo's guys fizzle out the NBA, but Beeline's don't?
Don't.
Yes, he did.
Just let it,
Okay, he did.
Just let it go.
Just wanted a point of clarification.
Mateen Cleaves. Lock it up.
Mitch McGill, Pro Bowler.
Hey, did you know he rides a tricycle? Hey, do you know he was 31 as a freshman?
Hey, do you know his mother's actually a better bowler than he is?
Yeah, dude, please. It's just the broadcast bits. Hey, did you know Stafford was friends with Clayton Kershaw? Let's go to Trey, 97.1. What's up, Trey?
Trey.
You hear me?
There you go.
Yeah, loud and clear, man. Welcome. What's up?
I feel like Michigan got a slight advantage, just by Juwan knowing how to relate to players, making a deep tournament run. What you guys think about that? That doesn't have anything to do with it, or you think it has a little slight advantage?
Nah, I mean, because the game was a lot different when the Fab Five made it that far.
And these teams have a much lower payroll. My bad. My bad. That's a 10-yard penalty. No,
You're getting a red card.
I'm sorry. Here's the advantage, because I think you're onto something here with this. I do think the staff, Trey, has an advantage because you have 2 head coaches. Phil Martelli, people don't recognize it because St. Joe's is not a big deal. But on the East Coast and in Philly, everybody knows Phil Martelli. Martelli brings 40 years of coaching experience. Like, he is one of the best lieutenants Juwan could have. And having Sadie Washington there. This is a really good staff around him. I think that's an advantage. And specifically against FSU and a god-awful coach in Leonard Hamilton. Yes.
Okay, I just want to get you guys insight. I've been thinking about it all day. That's
Trey, and good luck to you this weekend. I think you're going to beat FSU. But yeah, man. When you see that cat in slick sport coats, that's my man Nate Oates. That's going to be the guy to put you in a casket.
Since a little side,
That's why I'm trying to draw you out. This is like the WWE. I'm just trying to draw you into a match. Dave, can't wait. Now we just got to hope Bama wins and doesn't tank against UCLA. David, is this Go Blue, David? Where the hell you been?
But I watch, I listen to you rather all the time. You and Rico, what's up, Rico?
Amen.
Want to chime in really quick. My great show.
Hey, hold on. Can we put him on hold and get a
Yeah, I
better
want to
signal?
talk to him.
David,
He's
don't
gotta
go
fix his
anywhere.
cell phone. Enrico, David's a legend in the game. It's been a minute here.